The SEC versus Ripple.
Rule by enforcement.
As I said in my previous videos, I'll be covering the SEC versus Ripple, but not to a major extent, because I believe that it's important, as it could determine exactly how cryptos are regulated. Now, a lot of YouTubers out there who you might want to catch up on: John E. Deaton, you can find him on Twitter. Jeremy Hogan, you can find him on Twitter. They're both attorneys. You might want to follow Jungle Inc. You might want to follow the Digital Asset Investor, Crypto Eerie. All of these guys are covering the Ripple XRP case against the SEC. Now, in this video, I'm going to take a short clip from Jungle Inc. and he talks about MoneyGram and how Ripple were first to use MoneyGram for their cross-border remittance. Now I've got some news on MoneyGram, which I will be giving to you in my next video. But for today, I want to try and cover a little bit about the court case with the SEC and Ripple, because it is very important. We have got these regulations, these rails for regulations from the President Stapoutus's bill coming this November, I believe, September, I have to double check. But check out what Jungle Inc. has to say in this short clip and take it away, Jungle.
I think it's going to happen there in September. We'll see. Now, in the current complaint against Ripple, the SEC is stating that sales of XRP by Ripple and their affiliates have always been a securities violation. The old sales back in the beginning of all of this, the sales today, they're all securities violations. And they use that kind of ambiguous wording, but when we look at who might be an affiliate, well, I think MoneyGram would qualify. I mean, Ripple owned 9.95% of the overall MoneyGram company. They were partners in on-demand liquidity. If anyone's an affiliate, it definitely would be them. And we see in one of their quarterly financial statements, audited financial statements, as a publicly traded company. So these hold, significant weight. Revenue excludes $8.9 million of benefit from Ripple, which will be accounted for as a contra expense rather than revenue based on a recent consultation with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So what are they saying here? Well, Ripple was giving MoneyGram XRP, which they immediately sold on the market. For this quarter, it was totaling $8.9 million. No small sum.
So thanks for that, Jungle Inc. I've followed Jungle Inc. for a while now, about 3+ years. Give them a like, subscribe. So anyway, Jungle Inc. goes on and states the SEC had full knowledge of those transactions, some of which were over $15 million for the quarter. The SEC didn't tell MoneyGram or Ripple to stop those transactions because, in fact, XRP is a security. Nope, they didn't say that. They offered no guidance, as was given by the SEC. The SEC offered no guidance, and this is what's been reported. So what they did say, as quoted by Jungle Inc., was that, and please feel free to, tell me in the comments if you find anything different. But what they did say was that we don't know when you're going to finish building out with Ripple, so sales transactions should be down under accrual accounting, and we'll look at it as contra accounting. Now, what does that even mean, those terms? If you're not from a business background or an accounting background, it's going to be difficult to understand what that actually means. What is the meaning of accrual accounting? Well, accrual accounting is a financial accounting method that allows a company to record revenue before receiving payments for goods or services sold, or expenses are recorded as incurred before the company has paid for them. Accrual. So what is contra account? What is a contra account? A contra account is an account used in general ledger to reduce the value of a related account. They are used to preserve the historical value in a main account while presenting a decrease or write down in a separate contra account that nets to the current book value. And what does payment from contra account mean? A customer and a supplier might be one and the same with both parties trading goods or services of equal value. It must be recorded and defined as contra payments. So I think you would have thought the SEC would have at least advised MoneyGram XRP is an unregistered security and they shouldn't be selling it at all. You would have thought that, right? But they didn't. And so with Stellar XLM using MoneyGram for their sales, which is done in a slightly different way, it's actually a case of MoneyGram aren't actually using Stellar XLM. The ledger's being used, absolutely. Yes, you have to have a Stellar XLM account to be able to utilize the blockchain. Yes, there are fees, XLM fees that are being charged for that. You'll have to. It's a matter of lumens, like literally fractions of a penny, okay, which is a fraction of an XLM, a lumen or a stromp we call it. So 1 lumen is divisible by, you know, eight decimal places, which is a stromp, and really it's the USDC that utilizes the exchange protocol with MoneyGram, and that USDC stablecoin is on the Stellar network. And also we've got more news on MoneyGram, so stay tuned. I'm Nathan of Zion, aka Nathan. Smash the Zion coin up there, like and subscribe, and check out the next video because it will be on the latest news on MoneyGram. Have a great day. See you in the next one.